So, you're upgrading from your terrible, terrible looking laptop webcam, or don't have a webcam at all on your stream? Well, today I'm going to show you an option. Is better than the C920, and can it even replace having a microphone itself? Find out all of that and more on today's Casey is Tech. So that's right, today we're reviewing the C925, a webcam I've been using on my stream for the past couple of weeks, which if you guys do want to ask me questions or do just want to come hang out on my stream, I stream every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, link in the description below. And other than that, let's get into this. So the C925 is a 78 degree 1080p 30 fps or 720p 60 fps with a dual microphone. General things about it is that it has a nice clip on the bottom that you can screw in a tripod mount, which is very, very handy, and certain Logitech webcams I've noticed have it. And it also has a nice privacy shade, which is actually quite nice. The lighting on it is not that bad, but the focus on it is amazing. And also, I think the wide angleness of it is one of the best things out there. But I also want to compare this to a bunch of other webcams to show how good this is or how bad it is, and really, is it worth the $100 asking price, which is honestly out of this world for it. Which also, this webcam is very comparable to the same thing that's more targeted towards streamers, which is called the C922. It does come with a small webcam, small tripod, which is just one of the nicest things out there. So, we're going to be comparing it to, firstly, the it didn't pull out. Firstly, I keep failing. Firstly, the C615, this guy right here. Let's give you a nice close-up look at that. Okay, so the C615 comes with 1080p, 720p, 30 fps, same field of view as like I said, and it also has a mono microphone only, and it does still have the little itty bitty tripod now. And nice things to say about this thing, it has a really nice feature on it, which is that, as you can see here, it has a nice turning motion on it. It really likes to turn all around. It has a 360 degree motion, which means you can turn it any way you want, which means you can just keep spinning it and it won't ever stop, which is really nice for mounting wise and a bunch of other things. Another positive is definitely that it has more of a warm tone, with things having a more orangey or yellow vibe, and if you're really looking for that in your webcam, I think it could really benefit you in the actual look at it. And definitely the most important positive is probably the tripod mount to me, because I like having my webcams on tripods because it's just generally nice to have them there. Outside of that, I don't know. I think this webcam is a fairly great competition for this webcam, even though weirdly, Logitech lists this as an $80 webcam to me, which is bonkers because I don't remember paying $80 for this webcam, and I only bought it about a year ago. I actually still have the footage. I'll go put some there. So you can see that's me actually unboxing this thing. I remember getting it. I was going to turn that into a video. Funny how that happened. I think I only paid about $30 for it, which is just crazy that they're selling it for that much right now. It is just crazy. For $80, you can buy a C920. It's just leagues better than this. So finally, we have the C110, which is another Logitech webcam. All these are Logitech. It's kind of hard to find any other brand that does webcams that are not terrible, like Razer's. Fight me on that, Razer. Send me one. Send me your webcam, and I will show you how terrible it looks. So, the C110 is an interesting little thing, is in that it's a camera. It is 1024 by 768, aka 480p, and it has a microphone somewhere. It's like right there. Positives about it: it's a camera. It's got a microphone, which is a nice feature. Most cameras don't. It is still that nice plug and play, like all these webcams are. It's just a really nice feature to have. It's a webcam. I'm gonna keep reiterating that. The actual image is quite smooth, surprisingly. Like, it has a lot of smoothing on it. So, yeah, I think that's all that we have. So, without further ado, let's take a look at all these webcams right next to each other and see how these things stack up against each other. If we're gonna have one crowning victor, it's not gonna be this one, promise. So, let's hop into the actual setup. So we can see all the webcams. So in the top, I guess the top of the screen, we have the C110. In the bottom left, C615. There we go, C615. And then on the far right, we have the C925E. Now immediately I can look at these and see very different things. Specifically, if I look at, say, the skin tone on my face on the top one. It's very smooth, very, very smooth. And I hit spacebar on my keyboard. But if I get really close, then you can see the face on that one is very smooth. The other ones have a little less exposed, and they actually have more details on certain parts, specifically like this mark on my face. There's a little more detailed on every higher resolution. Now to keep in mind something is that the bottom two are the exact same resolution and the exact same frame rate, each being about 1080p 30 FPS. And back here, as you can see, we have the regular the camera regular here, and this is just a comparison to show you what it'll look like on a regular setup, which is what we have here. Now, main thing I see to start is something like, we're gonna take a clock and we're just gonna put it up here. We're just gonna put it in the center and get each camera to focus on it. Here it is here. It's actually looking a little bit bland and certain marks aren't actually seeable. On the bottom, it's actually way bright. Very saturated. Very bright red. Very, very bright. And on the bottom of the C925, we have a similar brightness, but it's not as saturated as the original. So you can see here, it's not as bright. It's actually it's about as natural as it would be in a regular environment. Let's go back to, let's compare these two again. So like, look at these two next to each other. Big comparison. And that one is influenced by the purple color in the room a little more. As you can tell, only one camera here, which is the bottom right, actually has the purple-ish of the room. You can also see one thing immediately, which is major. As you can see, this is the full resolution. I can bring this down a little bit, as you can see here. Of this room, each one actually gets a little bit bigger in resolution wise. So the top corner one, we are running on a 1024 on this bottom one, we are running at a 1024 by 768 resolution, and there's not a lot of room. Like, I move my hands here, which usually would be in frame in any other shot, as you can see. So let's just do a test. So this is out of frame for both of them. This hand is barely in frame on the bottom left, and it's completely in frame there. This here is not in frame on the other ones, but it's completely in the frame on the C925. So that's obviously something fairly important to look at as well. You can see a lot more. There's a lot wider depth of view, and also you have to keep in mind there are different angles as well. This camera is facing here, this camera is facing here. Like, they're all kind of at different angles. If I was just to put this one head on like how it is, it would be like that. So we'll leave it like that for now. And but still, it's a fair comparison to make. I mean, we're at the same height on everything. Nothing is like further forward or back really. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a test. We're gonna go ahead and I don't know if the camera can see it, but there is a giant light box, which is what I use for when I stream, usually, because it usually helps with this, but I want to see how they do in a low light reduction area. So I'm gonna turn off the lights. There's a huge difference. Already I can see. I wonder if this camera, the bottom one, C615, has low light reduction on. So that's what it seems like to me. No. It doesn't, but it handles low light areas very well. Honestly, in the lights, this top one has the lowest FPS. It looks terrible. On the bottom one, though, it actually looks really nice. It actually fixes a lot of the problems. It actually makes colors a lot more vibrant. Seriously. Yeah, this is a fairly interesting one, to be fair.
So in conclusion, this webcam shows my frustration that many, including me, have with the webcam industry, which is that it doesn't feel like it deserves the price tag. It's $100, and the biggest problem with it is it's missing so many features such as 1080p 60, better colors, a better microphone.
Test 1 2. We are looking into the microphone itself. Look at this thing. Ain't it interesting? For $100, you can get so many things that can do all of those things and so much more. It's also not very good in bright light situations. And sure, it does handle lights okay, as you can see on my Twitch stream, which you guys should totally check out. I stream every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Link in the description below. But outside of that, I don't think this webcam does justice. And the same thing with the C922. The C922 is a better offer for streamers, but even then, I still don't feel like this is an amazing option. Honestly, the C920 is the best option on the market, and Logitech and many other webcam companies need to step up and start putting out better webcams to follow on and keep going. Audio's been advancing, microphones have been advancing, interfaces have been advancing, hardware has been advancing for streaming and all of that, but Logitech is just so far behind on not keeping to this almost curve, and they're just so far behind that I don't think people don't care that much when a webcam is one of the most important parts. And I feel like we should be at a point where webcams could match a DSLR or match an actual camera. But at this point, this webcam itself doesn't match as much as I think it should. What do you guys think of it? And what do you guys think of the rest of them? Honestly, I really like all of them. All of them are actually used on my stream. The C110 is not an amazing webcam, but it works amazingly if you just want a basic webcam with basic features. The C615 is an amazing webcam for just starting out, and I think if you can find it for about $30 bucks, it's a perfect thing. Better than that, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Have fun. That was a close one. I just face planted my head into a mine. I still ran into it.